Hey everyone, welcome back to the Tech Rundown podcast. Lots to get to today. I know the 4th of July weekend is coming up, so to all those celebrating, definitely be sure to be safe. Lots going on here in the nation's capital, but we want to get to those tech headlines I'm watching. Starting first with the new payment option coming soon. It's called X Money. In a post on social media, one of the developers said it's starting to roll out to a select group of U.S. premium members as they refine the experience. According to CBS News, X Money and Visa announced a partnership more than a year ago, and former ex-CEO there describing it as an everything app. So we'll see what happens with X Money. Will it rival Cash App, Zelle, PayPal, options that are already out there? Also, OpenAI, they built a spicy AI chip, and that's a play on words. They're actually calling their first chip jalapeno. Why this matters? Well, there are several reasons, and the biggest reason is that they are in extremely high demand. According to NBC News, right now there are efforts to control the use of US made AI chips because they're watching to see if other countries will try to get those chips, as countries like China and their military also embrace AI. So we'll see what happens with that one. But definitely big news for OpenAI, as always lately, because they are moving quickly with their technology innovations there. And of course, we got to talk about that Zoox expansion plan and the redesign. You know, Zoox, the competitor of Waymo and all the other self-driving taxis that are trying to hit the streets in parts of the country. Some of them already operating in places like Las Vegas, Austin, Texas, things like that. Here in the DMV, we're still watching to see what happens with that. But yeah, pretty cool to see the Zoox redesign. What do you think about it? And this is for the ladies, the hair robots that are being talked about. There's discussions that someone is going to eventually be able to create a hair braiding robot that allows you to save time when you go to the shop or the braiding salon so that you're not there for 5, 6 hours. I'm pretty excited about this because it's one of the things that I think we all could use in terms of bringing back saving time. Anything to save time is extremely helpful. And Instagram is now available on Samsung TV. Instagram's trying to compete with places like Netflix, everyone's competing for our attention at this point. So yeah, Instagram Reels may be available on Samsung TV. A lot of people watching to see what happens with Instagram on Samsung TV. Will it really work out to be something like a YouTube? Who knows? We'll see what happens there, but content creation continues to be a main driver in the economy. And in my newsletter this week, I'm talking a little bit about some of the AI tools that are new that I'm most excited about, some of them that I'm already using to help me be more productive. You can find that on my Substack, AnnaLysaGale.substack.com. Thanks so much for tuning into this week's episode. We'll see you next time.